Hi there, I'm an Ultimate Iron Man. Sort of. I've divided the Runescape map into 18 regions, all with their own custom-built task system. These tasks provide rewards to me, such as XP and supplies. Every week, I will randomly select one of these regions and I'll be locked to it for 9 hours. Once up, my inventory and ward equipment will be wiped. My bank will be operating on a store-only basis, which means I can never take items out of it. I have compiled a list of RuneScape bosses, and the goal of this series is to kill all of them at least once. With every boss killed for the first time, I'm awarded either the choice of an additional region every week, or the ability to carry over one inventory slot every single week. Lastly, all of this content will be streamed live at twitch.tv/MrFrogRS, so be sure to join in. If you need any more information, make sure you check out the description, or just leave a comment. Without further ado, I bring you Regional Rumble! So stupid.
Right, with all that out of the way though, it is time to spin the new regions. Let's get ourselves 3 new regions to start off 2023 with. Let's make them good. Come on. I am devastated. That was incredibly close to getting the region. Man, that's so harsh. I was so close. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes, but you gotta wait 3 weeks for it. I hope you guys have a great Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and I'll see you again in 2023. Goodbye. Welcome back to Regional Rumble. It's been a while. I'm very much not in the mindset of playing this account, so it may take me a bit to get back into the swing of things, but we're going to get this going. For today's episode, though, one main thing I want to get done is 60 woodcutting. We have good access to axes with Bob's axes over here, and we're only 3 levels off, so why not finish it and not have to worry about it for a long time after this. I'm pretty sure the next time it'll be a concern is like late game quests, which we are still very far away from, so I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. So, let's go ahead and get the timer started. And the first thing I'm going to need to do is get some money, so that we can actually buy ourselves an axe, and I'm aimlessly running around. We're just going to pickpocket this man until we get enough. I think it's like 200 coins, to be honest. I might have to go double check in a moment and see how much it is. Obviously, we've got our carryovers here, the D-Med, Red D-Eyed Body, and the Rune Simi. Pretty much the carryovers forever until I find some decent upgrade, which isn't going to be for a while. Alright, so we just stole this guy's entire livelihood, this poor innocent man here. But we've got ourselves 201 coins. It is exactly 200 coins to buy this, so we're left with 1 GP. Which means we've got ourselves the steel axe, which is going to allow us to train some woodcutting. Better than having the iron, like I said. Not much more to say, really. It's a matter of just chopping willows now for a while until we get 60. Hopefully this doesn't take crazily long. I can't think it's going to take that long. I mean, I've said this many times before and cursed myself where it's taken absolutely ages, but it's only 3 levels. And I do have decent access to train, so we'll see how it goes. I'll probably see you guys with 60 woodcutting. Chop chop. Just got ourselves a cheeky beginner clue that we can do. So why not try and do this step and see if we can finish the clue scroll. I don't see how this is going to benefit me in any way, but might as well have a look. Where is Hans? Give me casket. Dang. Can we do the next step? This is doable as well. This is Al-Kharid, right? Huh. Let's see if we can finish this. So I'm not actually entirely sure that I'm going to the right place here. I didn't look it up, but judging by the riddle, I'm going to assume this is Shanty. Because I know it's a beginner clue, so it has to be in a free-to-play area. So we are going to assume it's Shanty. And another clue. This is the last step. Can we do it?
Okay, we just got the same clue step as we got in the first place. We can actually finish a beginner clue. How interesting. Alright, Hans, let's try this again. Give me a casket. Beginner clue. I think this may be the first one we've ever done. Let's go ahead and open the beginner clue. Wow, look at that. To be fair, not bad. Staff of Earth. Could be useful, actually. Could be useful. Look at that. Beautiful. We got ourselves another beginner clue. And it's the same step that we had before. Are there only 2 beginner steps or something? Like, what's going on here? We got the Shanty Pass one again. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can finish another beginner clue. Maybe get ourselves a water staff. Who knows? Could be interesting to see what we get. Or maybe we get, like, a parrot. I have no idea. Let's see what we can get. And I had to go and say something, didn't I? This clue gets dropped. Back to woodcutting.
Okay, so I should probably make this clip to address the fact that if you're watching this right now, you probably haven't seen a Regional Rumble video in about a month. I took 3 weeks off for Christmas, and then I came back, tried to do a stream, and had a bit of a medical scenario. Now, if you've missed the post that would have been like last week or the week before, I can't remember where it is in regards to this video going up, I had a serious problem, and I'll give you sort of a quick rundown if you haven't kept up with what actually happened. I have really bad skin, basically, and it dried up drastically to the point where it was like tissue paper, I suppose, and the skin sealed around my eyes, and basically it was very painful. It's a very horrible experience, so I just couldn't play the game. I couldn't stream, I couldn't even open my eyes, I couldn't see anything. So, I had to postpone it for another week. So that explains why there's not been an episode for nearly a month now. Hopefully, I'm on the way out. I've got some stuff planned. Again, I'm not going to go too much into detail. I've got some appointments with a dermatologist and stuff to sort all this out, hopefully. And I'm hoping it looks up pretty soon. And we should be back on track as usual. We are nearly 60 woodcutting, so that'll be done soon. I cannot remember what I was doing before, so I'm going to have to get back on track with that, because it's been a week since I played. Since like the last clip, it's been an entire week. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd make this clip just to address that, and I apologise to all you guys for the massive hiatus of the series. I know health comes first, but I do still feel bad, and it still frustrates me as well, because I want to play the game. And when stuff like this gets in the way, it's really annoying. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the 60 woodcutting, and I'm going to try and figure out what I was actually planning to do before, and we'll move on with the episode. That will unlock the woodcutting guild, which is pretty good. And there we go. That's going to be 60 woodcutting is completed. We can now chop down yew trees, but most importantly, and it doesn't even tell us this, we can now go into the woodcutting guild in Zaya, which is the southern Karend area, which makes it the greatest construction training method we actually have access to. So we're done with woodcutting, which is wonderful. I was hoping that'd get done a lot quicker. It's taken in-game time of about 2.5 hours. So we've lost a little bit of time on that. But what I want to do is, while we're in Lumbridge, I want to complete some quests that I never got a chance to do before. And these quests are Ernest the Chicken, Sheep Shearer, and Misselin Mystery. There's nothing really to gain from these. Sure, I get some gems for the mystery one, but honestly, it's not something that I feel like I should hold on to. I'm not really going to use them anyway, and I don't just want to get the quest done, really. I was also going to complete Imp Catcher, but I felt like the Amulet of Accuracy would be decent to hold on to and get maybe as a carryover later, because I don't know if I'm going to get a better amulet by that point. So I'm just going to hold off on that for now. Plus, Imp Catcher kind of sucks, so I don't really want to do it anyway. But we'll put that on hold for now, and if I happen to have a carryover spare later, maybe I'll go ahead and do it, and we'll keep the Amulet of Accuracy. But for now, I'm going to go over to the Drainer Manor, and we are going to get Ernest the Chicken done. And this should be nice and swift, so let's go. And there we go, Ernest the Chicken is completed. I don't know if it's like some sort of Mandela effect, but I'm sure this quest used to give you like oh my god, speech impediment, I hate so much. Feathers as a reward. I'm sure it did. I don't know if I'm just going mad, but I could have sworn it used to. Anyway, that's Ernest the Chicken done. We're going to go and do Sheep Shearer, which shouldn't take too long at all. We need to clean up some inventory, but that shouldn't be hard. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that. For some reason, I've got a kebab. Don't know why. I'll get rid of the steel axe because I don't plan on doing any woodcutting. If I do need to chop some logs, I can get a free one in Lumbridge anyway. Free bronze axe, I say, in Lumbridge. So I won't need an axe too desperately. And that gives us plenty of inventory space to cut the sheep's wool. And we'll go and get sheep shearer done, get ourselves some pointless crafting XP, which is going to do absolutely nothing. But some more quest points is always going to be nice. And then the final one will be Miscellaneous Mystery. So let's get to it. Right, so during the woodcutting grind, I was trying to get a maple seed. I cannot remember for the life of me if I actually mentioned it, but we never did. We did get an acorn, though, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab that, and I believe we should be able to buy a plant pot from the farmer person over here. We got ourselves the wool, so I guess I can drop the shears now. Press the wrong dialogue option, that works too. Try and chop down a tree without an axe. That's amazing, I'm so good at this game. Give myself a plant pot. I just realised I'm going to have to wait for this, aren't I? So 40 coins. I think I have a trowel. Oh, I can't even. I've got to fill it up with it. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plant this acorn. I'm going to super compost it, but that's about it. Because I'm not too bothered. There's a bit of farming XP. I would have loved to have got the maple seed, but unfortunately we didn't, so that's just how it is. Alright, oak sapling. Get planted. And now it's time to put some super compost on it. And we can just hope it lives. Not a big deal if it dies, though. Alright, Freddy the Farmer, I'm looking for a quest, but I've already got the stuff for you, and you're going to be a little bit suspicious. And we're just going to not talk about it. And you're going to take the balls of wool, and we're going to finish the quest. And let's move on. Quest done. There we go. Sheep Shearer is completed. 150 crafting XP and 60 coins. We are absolutely rolling in it. Let's get Miscellaneous Mystery done. That is another quest done. Miscellaneous Mystery is completed. 600 crafting XP, which is going to do absolutely nothing. Some uncut gems that are going to do absolutely nothing. And a quest point that is going to do absolutely nothing. But we... Wait, do we not get the murder weapon? Oh, man. I thought I was going to get the dagger. Anyway, we are done with the quests. Not entirely sure what I want to do now. I've still got 5 hours and 50 minutes to kill. I think what we were originally going to do is actually look into doing some MTA. Now, I don't have the perfect stats for it, but what I can use is bones to bananas. I could work on the graveyard room, but I am going to need some sort of food. So, I'm going to figure out a way of getting myself some food. We've got some nature runes, and we can also kill big frogs in the swamp, which will give us the runes we need. Plus, we got the earth staff from the beginner clue, which is really nice. And that will help us as well. If we can just start stacking up some points, it's going to help for later on when we want to unlock Bones to Peaches. Obviously, I'm not going to do that now, but I might as well make a start on it. Get some magic XP, get some points, and yeah, I just work towards medium tasks in the future. I'm not going to be able to do any tasks this week, unfortunately, but we are progressing further and further into the account, and at some point we're going to be able to tick off loads of stuff in 1 week. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell all these off in Alcarid, because I can get a little bit of money for them, and I don't really have any other use for them, so yeah. I'm also just going to find out where I can get some good food. I could do fishing, but I'd need to get a fly fishing rod and some feathers, and unfortunately, Ernest the Chicken doesn't give them anymore, and I'm not going to go killing chickens for them. But I'll find a means. I could use kebabs. They're a little bit temperamental, but they are an option. Right, so as I said before, we need ourselves some runes for NTA. I will be getting myself some food at some point. I think I'm going to go with kebabs. I could go to Gnome and get the food from there, but the problem with doing that is that I'm going to be really far away from MTA, and the trip is just going to take forever. And I don't really want to spend an incredible amount of time going back and forth just to get slightly more healing. And the kebabs are fairly close. So, we're just going to kill these, try and get ourselves some nature runes, try and get ourselves some waters and earths. I guess the earths are pointless because I got the staff, but try and get ourselves some water runes and nature runes, and then we'll just get some enchantment points, or no, not enchantment points, graveyard points, that's the one. I was considering doing High Alchemy, but I'm 2 levels away from High Alch. Sorry, I was considering doing the Alchemy Room, but I'm 2 levels away from High Alch, so probably not the most ideal thing to do with low Alch. Pretty much a waste of natures. It's quite nice that we got these from a maze random. Oh, was it maze random? No, mystery box, sorry. So that's going to help as well. But yeah, I'm going to collect up these for probably about 45 minutes, I think. And then we'll see what we can get done with that. Or maybe I do a bit longer, I don't know. We'll see. Wow, it seems like I'm an idiot, and these don't actually drop anything. Yippee! So, we're going to need to kill the ones in the caves, which means I need some sort of light source. I could get the candle. It's 1k and an absolute scam. Or I could see if I could find an alternative that's not brutal. If I have access to a Slayer Master, I could get a torch. I'm trying to think. I have access to Neve, actually, in the Gnome Stronghold. So maybe I could go ahead and do that. Get myself a torch from her. And we'll go ahead with that. The problem is, I'm not sure if they're near gas bubbles, which means I could set them off as well. That could be kind of annoying. I'm going to look into this. We'll probably head down to the swamp and underground in the swamp. And we'll kill the ones under there, because apparently those ones actually drop something. And the ones above don't, because they're coded to be free to play for some ridiculous reason. Wait, I'm an idiot. Torches aren't a Slayer item, they're a Hunter item. I need a Hunter shop, not a Slayer shop. Oh dear. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I can't even use this, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't count as a light source anyway. Huh. I feel stupid. I knew what I was looking for, and yeah, I still completely messed it up. Right. Okay. I'm gonna have to find an alternative to this then. Whoops. Right, so I'm actually considering getting some range equipment. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy an axe again, because I need to get myself a maple log if possible. I'm pretty sure there's maple trees around here. I don't know for certain, but I can't imagine like there not being. But these are 1 coin each. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stack up on bronze arrows. We'll get ourselves a maple log. We've got flax and a spinning wheel in the Gnome Stronghold, so we can make ourselves a bowstring, and we'll make ourselves an MSB, not a magic shot, but a maple short bow. It's sort of just make it a bit easier to kill the frogs, so I don't have to run around as much, and also I can save spot if I feel like I'm losing too much health, if I'm taking too much chip damage, so that will help out as well. I'm going to head over to Releka, I think, after this, because I believe there is someone there that will sell me a candle. I really wish I could get a covered light source, but I don't think I can do that without going to Pure and catching Epileptics. It might be an option. I might consider it. But for now, I'm just going to prep some range gear, and I will see you with whatever decision I decide to make. Catch it. Lantern. Yay! What a good call. I swear, for the video, that was the only time I called it. Honest. Like, I mean, you're not going to believe me, but that was the only time I actually called it, and we got it. Still, we grabbed a load of random stuff in the meantime. I saw some blanks, some air runes, which I'm probably not going to need. But yeah, needless to say, I did end up going for the lantern. That didn't take too long at all. You can see from the logged in time that I've only been logged in for 4 minutes. So, pretty quick, pretty quick. We're going to store this. And we lost 1 jar, so not too bad. The rest of these items, I don't really have much use for. We do have a medium clue, though. What does this tell us to do? 9 north, 17 east. That is not within my regions. So that's that done. We need to get ourselves a maple log, so I'm going to have a look around for a maple tree, get ourselves some flax, make a bowstring, and we'll get a knife when we go back to Lumbridge, and we'll finish making the bow there. Also got a wild pie, which actually boosts your range, so I guess I could use that as well. So apparently this is the only maple tree I have access to. But you know what? I only need 1 log, so who really cares? And also, apparently the guy that sells the candle requires friendly trials, so I won't be able to do that. But there is also apparently a candle in Keldagrim, so we're going to go all the way back there. Bearing in mind, I just teleported to the blast furnace, so we have to walk back. We're going to go all the way back there and get our candle from there. Also, I'm an idiot and didn't buy the gnome food, which I was planning to do while I was in the gnome stronghold. Stuff happens. Right, that is going to be our maple shortbow made. We got ourselves a candle lantern, which is lit. I didn't mean that in the slang term. It is just genuinely lit. And we got a wild pie for range boost and some food. Like I said, I should have got the food from Gnome, but I completely forgot. I don't think I'm going to need food for this, though, because I'm going to be ranging them. And worst comes to worst, I'll go get some kebabs. It's not the absolute end of the world. And I also don't have to pay out to this guy's completely ridiculous demands of 1,000 coins for a candle. We got ourselves a rope, which I managed to buy from the Keldagrim General Store. One, I got the candle as well, which is convenient. So we'll be able to get into the swamp caves. Yeah, there's not much else to say. I'm probably not going to need a spiny helmet, because assuming I do this right, I can do the little run skip to get past the wall beast without getting yoinked by them, you know, like grabbed on the head. So that should be fine. And we'll go and collect ourselves some runes. I'm probably going to kill the lower level ones, the big frogs that are down there, because the giant frogs don't actually drop elemental runes, and I do need water runes as well as nature runes, so we're going to go for the lower level ones. Right, so I'm about to run out of bronze arrows. I mean, I've got 29 left. I just have to pick them up again, but we're essentially out of bronze arrows now. I've been collecting these because I realized that they're worth like 5k each for some bizarre reason. But there you go, 5.1k each. I'm just going to be stacking them in the bank and never actually using them, obviously. But we've got 108 nature runes. I kind of wanted more, but I've run out of arrows. And I'm not going to be able to kill these guys with melee because they are level 99. And they will beat me to death. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a temporary hiatus. If I've got a lot of time left remaining at the end, I will come back and probably get some more runes. But for now, I want to try and get some MTA done. So we don't have any water runes right now, but we do have an earth staff, so we can use that for earth runes. But there is actually a water rune spawn in the Alcarid mine. So what I'm planning on doing is going over there and just picking up the runes. I don't know if I've already made a recording on this. These are just going to get stored in here, and goodbye. Just for funsies. I don't know if I made a recording on this before, but yes, there's a water rune spawn in the Alcarid mine, and we're going to pick up them. There's 4 of them per world. We'll pick them up hop, and we'll get enough to use the 108 nature runes we've got here. And then we'll probably grab some kebabs, which saddens me to say, but it's like the best convenient food I've got right now. And we'll head over to MTA, and we'll try and get ourselves some graveyard points. I am almost certain that I don't have enough runes to get all the points that I need, but I'm happy to make a start on it so that when I come back here in the future, I'll be a little bit closer progressed to being able to unlock Bones to Peaches. You also have 17 cosmic runes. Unfortunately, though, don't have access to the level 57 diamond jewelry enchant, which would be really nice because I have the earth staff again. So what I might do is I might pick up some of these fire runes just so we can use up these 17 cosmic runes as well and get ourselves some enchantment points. I don't know how many that's going to work towards, but like I said, it's always nice to make some small progress. So we've got ourselves the fire runes here, which should give us 3 of these, and these should give us 4 of these. And now we're just going to have to hop a load. And that's just about to do it. 216 waters. I needed 85 fires. Obviously, the spawn gave me a little bit more than that, so we're at 87 fires. 216 waters. That'll be enough for everything we need. We've got ourselves the earth staff, so we can now cast Bones to Bananas, which we'll be using for the graveyard room. I was tempted to drop the bow for an extra inventory space, but I've realized how awkward it's going to be to get back, and I'm probably going to want to use it again a bit later, because I don't think it's going to take me 2 hours and 30 minutes to use up all these runes. I'm probably going to go and sell the battle staff, though, because I don't know why I even kept this, and I probably should have shoved this in the bank, as another item that is just worth money and provides no real use to me. Obviously, the rune scimitar is going to stay with us, and we will be using kebabs for food. I think I'm going to use the cosmics first. We'll clear up this inventory space, so we've got more room for food, more room to do the graveyard room slightly more efficiently, and I'm also going to store these in the bank as well, because I held on to them in case I needed them. I don't think I'm going to. They're used for emerald enchants, but I did get the fire in, so I'm not going to need that anyway. So, got to store all of these, we'll get ourselves some stuff together, and we'll head over to MTA. Right, let's get our final enchantment point. It's going to put us to 97. Oh, wait, no, it's not going to be 1 point. It gives us, there we go, 102 points. Nice. Completely forgot that they're not 1 for 1. The higher enchantment level I had would make it a lot easier, but that's 102 enchantment points. We need a total of 2,000, so we're way off from that, but I wanted to use up the runes while I had them. And now we're going to try and do the graveyard one, which is over here. So, got myself some kebabs, which I'm going to hope heal me decently, and probably should wait for some energy really before doing this, because I'm going to be taking some damage. So I'm going to wait for some energy, wait for a little bit of health, and then we'll go in, and I'll just try and get as many points as I can, and I'll see you when I'm done. Alright, that's going to do it for the graveyard points with this invent. We're getting these random runes, which get really annoying, I've got to be honest, because I have to keep dropping them so I can get my space back. We're going to need to get ourselves some more kebabs, but as of right now, I didn't see how many I had. I mean, you can rewind the video and just check. But I think I got like 30 points, give or take. We can still heal here, right? Because I haven't really been here. There we go. I haven't been here since they changed it from the duel arena, so I was hoping I could still get my health back. And Okay, I have to do this in multiple turns? Alright. Well, I'm going to go get myself some more kebabs. We'll go again. They were pretty good food, to be honest. I kind of expected them to be terrible, but they were actually a lot better than I originally anticipated. Alright, the last inventory of graveyard points. Oh, and I misclicked the spell. I didn't even get a full invent, that was really bad. 172 points we finish at. And 54 magic, nice. That puts us 1 level away from high alchemy, which would be really nice in the future. There we go. Right, so I had to sort of bail out of that one because I almost died, but I didn't want to get any more food because I only had a little bit left to do. And there we go. So, we should be able to just check. I mean, we have to go through all this dialogue. So we got 172 graveyards. We need 28 more to be finished with that, which I think I might be able to do today. Or in this episode, should I say. I'm going to have to go and get myself some more bronze arrows because I don't really have much left. And then we'll try and get ourselves a few more nature runes, and hopefully that'll be enough to finish it off. I don't know. I'm going to do my best to get it done. We'll just have to see, but I'm going to have to go get myself some more bronze arrows. So let's head back to the Gnome Stronghold. Right, so we did get ourselves some more nature runes. We are back at MTA. Hopefully finish off the final points. We need 26 more points, and we got 35 nature runes. So I'm hoping it's enough. Honestly, I don't really want to have to go back because we've only got 37 minutes left, and I don't think I'd have time. I did have a little bit of a mishap when I went back before. I went down with that tinderbox, and I fell off the stone, which I didn't realise turns off your lantern. And I kind of got stuck down there with a tiny insect skittering over me, and I managed to make my way into where Tears of Guthix is, and apparently you don't need a light source in there, so that was a close shave. I minigame teleported out to Soul Wars and just ran back, but that could have gone very, very poorly. Anyway, we've got 22 points left to get. Hopefully I can get it with this, and I'll probably see you guys once we're at 200 Pizzazz points in the graveyard area. And there we go. We are nearly dead, but I will make it out just in time, and that is 200 Pizzazz points in the graveyard area. Just go ahead and talk to the hats. And here we go, 200 graveyard points, 102 enchantment. I've got 32 minutes left. I don't think it's worth going back to Frog, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a bunch of fire runes from the mine, and we're just going to do a little bit of low alching in the alchemy room. Might as well use up the rest of the natures for something productive. Unfortunately, it's going to be less than if we obviously had the high alch, but we are 1 level away, which is very frustrating. I'm going to quickly heal up with the person over here, because it's really convenient having this right here. And then, yeah, like I said, we'll get some fire runes from the mine, and we'll just get as many points as we can get. And then for the last few minutes, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I don't have enough time to invest into something actually meaningful, so I might just train some melee stats for the last of it, or maybe some ranged. We shall see. So we've currently got like just 17 minutes left, and I've got a few more nature runes, but I don't think there's much point in me getting any more. So what I'm doing is I'm just waiting for the freebies to alch, just to make the most of the time. To be honest, I've kept 3 nature runes so that when I mess up, I'm not completely out. And I've also discovered that low alch and high alch appear to give the same amount of coins, so it doesn't really matter that I'm not 55. I thought I'd get less coins, but apparently not. It's just the XP that is reduced. So I guess we could do this in the future with low alch, so that's pretty nice to know. It's only to Telekinetic's maze one that it's going to be a real pain, because getting lore runes, not really too easy to do. Cosmics for the enchantment room is also quite difficult, but definitely not as bad. So it doesn't seem to be giving me a freebie. I've waited it for a while. I'm just going to use the last of these on these, and then that should give me an extra point. That'll give us 6 alchemist points. It's pretty bad. I was going to say it's not too bad, but it's pretty bad. We get 60 coins as a reward. Yippee. A bunch of magic XP, though, which is always nice. 60 coins. Nice. So we're going to leave here. We got 11.5 minutes left, and one thing that has occurred to me is, oh great, no, the 60 coins went straight into my bank, which means I can't use it. Great, wonderful. So, one other thing that did occur to me is that I can actually start the feud. Now, I didn't think I could do this. I thought I had to do like Prince Edward Rescue and stuff, but apparently there are like barely any requirements for it. And if we can get the feud done, we can work on the Rogue Trainer minigame, which allows us to have a rune shop in Al-Kharid, which obviously is going to make this a heck of a lot easier. So, we're going to go over to Ali Mosane, and we're going to get this quest started. There's not really much I can do for the quest, but I can at least start it. start the feud quest? I shall do. I will find your nephew, except for I'm not going to do it until I hit the desert region, which probably will never happen now, because I seem to get scammed on rolls every single week. No, I'm busy and you can't sell me anything because I don't have any money, so haha. Right, so we've got less than 10 minutes left. Not really anything I can do. I don't even have any money because to enter the Alchemist's Playground, or whatever it's called, you can't have coins on you, so I had to get rid of them all. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to pickpocket this man over here. And we're going to buy a few kebabs, and I'm just going to head over to Hill Giants, and we're just going to train on them for the rest of the episode. Or I'm going to get knocked out by a man. That works too. Right, that's going to just about do it. That's the last kill. We got a giant key on the previous one. No, they're not even aggressive to me, so I don't even know why I care. And that is time up for another week of Regional Rumble that we have finally finished. I am so sorry it's taken basically a month to get this episode out. I feel bad. You know, I had Christmas and life gets in the way. Things happen. It is what it is. But with this week over, we have made a lot of progress. I'm actually quite happy with this week. We managed to get a bunch of quests done. We got 60 woodcutting, which unlocks the woodcutting guild, as I said earlier. And we also did a bunch of MTA. Graveyard room is now complete. The alchemist room has been started, and a little bit of enchantment room as well. We've still got to work on the telekinetic one, but that is a problem for a different day. Lore runes are going to be a pain to get. But with that done, it is time to get us 3 new regions. Maybe, just maybe, we can get ourselves a rock. That would be really nice, but I'm not going to get too optimistic here. Hopefully we get some regions we can do something with. I do want to mention that we've had Gnome 2 weeks in a row, so if we do roll it, it will be re-rolled. As per my rules, I'm not allowed the same region 3 weeks in a row. Just putting that out there before we go and roll the regions. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Well, I mean, the first region was good. We did also get Gnome, by the way, for the video, but I did have to re-roll it, as I said, so the wheel might look a bit funny on some of them. Yeah, I mean, I've got stuff that I could do in these. I don't know how great it is for content, but there is definitely stuff that I want to work towards in these regions. So, we'll just get to it, I suppose. Let's go.